All right, so we're recording now as well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Randomcast. I'm your host, Master Ceremonies, Darkside Rob. What is up, everybody? It is the Key Threes once again. Time for the State of Play, the first show in Key 3 week. E3 is dead. Long live Key 3. How's everybody doing?
Back to the
Hey, GTX, what's up?
5 more months and you owe me at least 100 months worth of pizza.
Put it on my tab, motherfucker. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 95 months of tier 1 support, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. What's up, Massive? What's up, GTX? Hello, everybody. Oh, God, we're right here. Look at this. Okay. That timing was great. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Randomcast. I'm your host and master of ceremonies, Darkside Rob. It is State of Play Wednesday, the first event of Key 3's Summer Game Fest, Never Summer Games Fest. And we're doing it live. We're doing it here right now in 9 minutes and 22 seconds. The State of Play will... Oh, no, I paused the play back. Go to live. Go to live. Go to live. 9 minutes and 6 seconds. 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Let's get rid of the chat because we don't need to see what people are typing. That's not how any of this works. I have honestly no idea what is going to be announced during this thing. I have not heard Key 3 before. Well, so because Jeff Keighley is the host and master of ceremonies and the man behind Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards. This period of time, since it falls on the date that used to coincide with the Electronic Entertainment Expo, colloquially known as E3, these are now referred to as the Key Threes. It's not. It's just a fun. It's a goof. It's a gag. It's a bit. I just find it hilarious. But it is interesting when you think about it because 15 years ago, when he was working on, I think he was working on G4 or some version therein and doing other stuff in games media. I don't think anybody ever expected Jeff Keighley to be the be-all, end-all when it comes to Midsummer, and I mean Midsummer, not Midsommar, the horror film. I don't think anybody expected him to become like the de facto standard go-to media personality type who was basically like let's say the Dick Clark of video games. I don't think anybody expected that, but I think that's pretty much, can be stated that is who he is now. And I'm kind of cool with it. I'm kind of okay with it. I think it's a grand old thing, honestly. I can't think of anybody who would be better suited for it. Is there enough light on my face? Can you guys see me all right? I think it's all right. Also, my nose is itching. But yeah, so this isn't his event, obviously. This is the State of Play that is happening because Sony is doing a thing for preview stuff for upcoming games for this year and probably stuff coming out in 2026. The big rumor that I've been hearing from everybody is that there's apparently a Final Fantasy Tactics remake coming again, which is weird because I thought War of the Lions was kind of the best version we were ever going to get of that game. And it's kind of perfect. I don't know if we need another Final Fantasy Tactics. What I would prefer is like a real... Instead of another version of Final Fantasy Tactics, I would actually much prefer like a real Final Fantasy Tactics sequel, not the fucking, not what I would much prefer like a real Final Fantasy Tactics sequel as opposed to another Final Fantasy Tactics remake when the subsequent sequels that we got on the DS were not what I was looking for. They really weren't. I did not particularly like either of those games. All right, so this is... Holy shit, we're back here. We are back, boys and girls. This is crazy. State of Play, June 5th, 2025. So we're going to see what's going to get... I mean, obviously, there are things we know that we're going to see today. I should play Final Fantasy Tactics again. Final Fantasy Tactics Remade Integrate Final Chapter Part 2. Yeah, that again, as I said to you before, the most Final Fantasy Square Enix title that I have seen in a spell. He's always fucking there. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's an incredible force in video games. And the fact that he knows everybody and he can bring everybody to the table, and he does an amazing job of like bringing the AAA and the indie titles to the table. I mean, you know, Jeff Keighley has become an incredible force in video games, for better or for worse. I personally think it's mostly for better. Sometimes he can seem like a bit of a stiff upper lip individual in terms of, you know, but I also think that's because he's now got a gigantic responsibility on his shoulders, propping up, you know, the like, you know, when you know, he has an event and you know, it's there to sort of honor the video games, you know, the people in the video games industry who are making this shit happen, and at the same time people are being fired left, right, and center, and everybody criticizes him after a fairly good show for being like, you didn't address this enough. And it's like, guys, I am but one person trying to make this whole thing not collapse in on itself. Whether he's capable of doing that or not, you know, it is a thing. I should play Final Fantasy Tactics again. I've tried, man. So I love Final Fantasy Tactics and I love tactics games. I think we all know this. But the thing that always drives me nuts about Final Fantasy Tactics is that it is a game where difficulty spikes ramp quite significantly at times. Like, you will be playing that game and feel like you're leveling along at a pretty good pace, and then all of a sudden you'll come up against the map and a difficulty spike and enemies where it's just like, oh, you get fucking destroyed. Not fun. I'm curious if it'll be indie heavy state of play or major studio state of play. Well, I know we're going to see a couple of big hitters. I know we're going to see more Ghost of Yotei stuff. I know we're going to see more Death Stranding 2 stuff because those games are around the corner. Which just reminds me that at some point this month I have to find time to play Death Stranding 1 and actually finish that game. Which between everything else that I'm playing, we'll see if that happens. I'm sure there's some stuff that we know about that will be mentioned. I'm sure all of us are, you know, waiting with bated breath to see Bloodborne. Now, I will eat my headphones if there is anything Bloodborne, even adjacent, in this particular show. It's a meme at this point. It's never coming. It's never happening. And if it does, it just means the end of the world is Silksong confirmed to me in a fever dream. Sadly, I don't think we're going to see Silksong anything here because it feels like the Silksong stuff is all Nintendo all the time. So the word, you know, the scuttlebutt seems to be that Silksong will be a Nintendo exclusive when it comes out on Switch before it comes to everything else, which I think is a tremendous mistake, but maybe that game would be another 2 years out if it didn't get Nintendo funding, so I don't know. Half-Life 3 PS5 exclusive. If Gaiden comes out on that stage and hurts us like that, there will be hell to pay. I'll say that right now. I have zero expectations for anything, so that way it's impossible for me to be disappointed. GTX, you just described my whole streaming personality. That is literally how I get through almost all video games these days. I just fire something up and it's like, well, I have zero expectations. Let's see what happens. And that allows me to be much happier about how I feel about basically everything. Because if you come in with 0 to low expectations, it can only go up from there most times. My Switch 2 pre-order hasn't been canceled yet. That's good. That's amazing. That you would be one of the few, because I was hearing that there were some. What I was hearing was that people specifically who had Apple Pay pre-orders, that shit was going sideways. All right, let's turn the audio up and make sure. Oh, I'm sorry. That's really loud. How's that volume, people? Does it sound good? Does it sound fantabulous? Are you all happy? Will you all be happy? Is it too loud? Does it sound all right? Well, here we go, ladies and germs. We get to experience this together, the way it was meant to be played in this state of play, the Sony state of play, today, Wednesday, June 5th, June 4th. June 5th is tomorrow. Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. June 5th is actually the launch day of the Switch, isn't it? Who decided that it was good for the launch of the Switch to come out on a Thursday? I guess that's because it's Friday in Japan. So that makes sense. Weird. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. Trailer. World premiere. Let's go. What? I need to turn this up a little bit. Sleeping Dogs 3, The Search for 2. That's great. I love that. This is a dance game or something.
Emotion running through our veins.
Cyberpunk 3077, let's go.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat.
What is this wild thing? It's a rhythm game or something, right? Oh, this is, oh shit, this is, no, they're making a new one of these? What is the name of this game? I've seen this before. This is an old game made new. This game has been around for, this franchise has been around forever. What is the name of this game? Lumines! Yes, it's a new Lumines game. That's so cool. It's been a long time since we've had a new Lumines game. Lumines Arise. Sick. Good start.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
That's sick.
ディレクターの石原隆です。Lumines Arise のトレーラー楽しんでいただ
With
きたいと思います。
PSVR 2 support. Okay.
この秋
It's a shame no one has any of those.
PSVR2
I think they need to sell at least one or two of those before.
はバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没流感
Lumines is a cool series,
までも住
man.
みたくなるゲーム体験となっています。
If only they had a handheld they could play that on.
プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人は
Oh my god! Humor in a state of play?
ただのパズルゲームでは
What is happening? I'm not used to this.
シングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。
You know, the standard puzzle game stuff.
Thank you and enjoy the rest of the stage.
That's incredible. Oh my god. You know, that's pretty awesome. No disrespect, no shade to the Japanese developers, but injecting humor in this stuff is usually so stale and so corporate that was actually funny. That was actually bravo. Good job.
One we're turning into reality.
How's that? Is that good?
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What in the...
We create life for our future.
What is this?
Delphi Corporation.
This is something.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Ooh, I like already.
There you are. All better.
Oh, this is this fucking weird thing that we still don't know what this is. This is a game. Yeah, it's that game. It's that Capcom game that every time we look at it, we're like, what in the fuck is this thing?
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
Cyberpunk Bioshock. Exactly.
Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Little cyber sister.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Pragmata. Sure. You know what? It's been a while since I played a game that was this fucking wild.
D.I.
I said I am D.I.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Very sorry. 2026. It's real. I love that so much. That's great. We are so sorry. We swear to you this game is real. We just needed to figure out what the hell it is. We promise you it's coming. Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
This is a choice after the last game.
Apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
What is the cartoon that had this art style?
Romeo, stay with me.
Oh my God.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What in the shit? I'm gonna have to blat that out or something.
From now on, you're...
Can you even post that to YouTube?
No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man! From now on, you're dead man.
What the fuck is this? Fuck it. You know what? I'm already way in. Brother, this is the third game in. I'm already like, this state of play is a banger. Holy shit, man. Ultraviolet science. Brother. Romeo is a dead man. Holy shit.
Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
You know what? Created by Suda51. Okay, yeah. That. Holy mother of God! That was a hell of a way to make an entrance for a video game.
皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという
Romeo Stargazer。
時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで倒していく、そんなブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、
I am so lost right now. I am at a loss of.
デッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。
Where am I? What is this? What am I doing? What is happening right now? What a cool fucking trailer. Coming 2026. Maybe.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。
Suda51, always bringing it, huh?
裏切り者。
I need to play Silent Hill. Silent Hill F. F's in the chat, everybody.
こんなの絶対に変。俺もいないし、気味の悪い怪物が目つき回ってるし。いや、ひらこ。
Gojira. That is a butt. Oh, Jesus. This is what you get for shoplifting. Oh, Jesus. We're like hitting horror month early here. It is just a flesh wound.
そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
Ooh, aha.
約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
This is a lot. This looks fucking cool as shit, though. Oh, that's... Oh! You have a lovely singing voice. Sing, my angel of music. It just wants a hug. I want to give you a big kiss. Silent Hill F. September 25th. Pre-ordered today. This year is just fucking stacked, man. We are wow.
The castle has been sighted again.
Oh.
The church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices
What did you do to that poor wolf?
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates.
This looks...
Exterminate the creatures that dwell within.
Is this from the same people who... Oh, I...
will fall by our hand.
Huh.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
Yeah, this is definitely... No, yeah, Silk Song.
Horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason.
No, this looks like it's in the engine of that
Pure dark.
Castlevania-like that I can't remember the name of. Yeah, the game that came out a couple of years ago that's from the Castlevania developer, but it's not a Castlevania game. I've played it a couple of times. This looks cool as hell.
With me! Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
Tonight, we dine in hell! Till death... It's a Bloodstained sequel! It's a new Bloodstained game! That's awesome! That's huge.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
I could not remember Bloodstained at all. That's amazing. A new Bloodstained game. Let's fucking go.
Shinjuku that I'm seeing. or a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
It's a new Animu video game.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably...
It's no Sona. Oh, this is a Digimon game. This is a Digimon game. I get debated like this every time with a new Digimon game. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. It's Digimon.
Is that?
It's a Digimon game.
About the digital world?
This has happened in like 3 states of plays now.
Launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the
Digipunk
stem
Cybermon.
from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle.
Yes, I believe this looks like a Digimon Persona style game.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly
They did
be
it.
affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it! That
They were so determined to see if they could, they didn't ever stop to think if they should. They mixed Digimon and Persona. How dare they? How dare they?
The world tree has been attacked. It is just as the great one, Plutomon said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For
Starring this person, that guy, this character, and whoever they are.
Lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into
In not Pokemon.
Agent.
I'm sorry. I'm sure there's at least 3 people out there who still love Digimon. Digimon Story Time Stranger. Okay. Sure. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Here it is.
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice.
Here it is.
To deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
The Ivalice Chronicles.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
So is it fully voice acted? Fully voiced dialogue and much more. Wow. I could always be talked into playing FFT again.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles.
I do think this game is
2
fantastic.
versions of the original PlayStation Classic.
I just wish they would make a real sequel to this game.
Dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
1997, and you haven't made a real sequel to this game.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Oh my God, it's so heartbreaking.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress.
Somebody made open world QWOP, huh?
Experience filled with
Oh, and it looks like he shat his pants.
Knock up. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on
Yeah,
September 8th.
that one looks nothing like open world QWOP. I've been waiting for that for literal days.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities.
This is beautiful.
Including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
That looks great.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5.
Fallout Quap is looking interesting.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning.
Hot Shots,
in its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots boasts its largest character roster ever.
I just
Courses
never
from 10 different regions around the world.
Never got into
Weather
this game.
effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Okay. Sure.
Everybody's Golf
Everybody's
Hot Shots
Golf
drives
Hot
onto PS5 September 5th.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from
This is
rival
what the
clans
Blasphemous team is
forced
working
to
on.
combine
Okay.
their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Looks sick.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
How the fuck am I supposed to keep up with all of this? July 31st? Ay, ay, ay.
From the game bakers,
This
Cairn
looks
is
cool.
a survival climbing experience where you must carefully
This game
plan
looks
your
sick.
ascent up a deadly mountain.
I like these climbing
Manage
games.
balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb. You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
Ooh, there's a demo for it today.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Excuse me.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
A new game collection.
The rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
Ooh.
Such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Sick.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Classic titles.
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Flawless victory.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
I already said that. I beat you to it. Come on. All right, yours might have been a little bit more natural than mine. That's cool. Mortal Kombat collection. I'm just not as big of a fighting game guy as what is this? Oh, are they releasing they're releasing an official fight? The first fight stick made by PlayStation? That's nice. That's very nice. It's shocking that that's the first one that they've come out with for a while.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder.
Ah, here we go. Oh wait, what is this? Wait, this is not what I thought it was. Yeah, this is.
No, he's close.
Is this Snake Eater?
Where did he go? We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him.
Is this the Snake Eater remake?
Enemy position unknown. Loading like this.
Yes, of course.
It's a revolution. All right, Commander.
I really hope this is good.
Take this. Here comes another one. You won't get away from me. Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter?
This looks great.
I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
There are many out there who consider Snake Eater to be the best Metal Gear game ever made, so they've got a lot to live up to with this. Dude, this is not fair that they keep doing this. You guys are never going to make another whatever the hell this game is. They keep putting this in other games. And then they never make that game. What is that? What is that game? Monkey, whatever the hell. Ape Escape. Thank you. It's like, stop teasing us, you bastards. Make an Ape Escape game, you cowards. Make an Ape Escape game.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial,
could it be?
This power has been the impetus.
It'd be long overdue.
Wars.
I think you're right.
An ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Eratama.
Holy shit. I bounced off of Nioh 2 so hard, man. I should give that game another shot.
Here is my answer.
Holy shit, man. Bro, what? Look at this thing. Holy shit.
How foolish.
People have been waiting for this game for so fucking long, man.
Depths of hell.
Yes! Let's go! That's so sick! Ah, yes! Let's go!
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Early 2026. That'll give me time to play the second one.
戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオー3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを
Ninja style in addition to the samurai style. That's sick.
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が
Open fields.
本日より
So is it not mission based like the other two? A demo is available starting today? Oh shit.
2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Fuck me, man.
No one knows how old the city really is.
PSVR 2. Skip.
It's
Skip.
all I've ever known.
Skip.
My whole world.
Next, please. The 4 people who have a PSVR 2 are going to be really thrilled about this.
City shadow.
It's really going to love this.
Free to take whatever I
Maze
need.
theory. Mage theory. It's like a thief style. Oh, this was announced last year, wasn't it?
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken.
Wait, how do you put out a fire? Wait a minute. That's not how fire works, I don't think.
Trouble than others.
I don't think you can put out fire with an arrow. Unless it's like a water arrow or something. Okay. I didn't want to say it was a thief game, but it is literally a thief game. Thief Legacy of Shadow.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure.
So are we? We're in the. I think we're in the. Are we in the VR block of this?
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
You got some ink? Need to get another tattoo, buddy.
Damn it. It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
The guy 589.
Ever since the
what an original name.
Island, my dear planet has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
They turned our world into a live service game.
Are all connected.
Hey, you stop right there!
And it's up to you.
Things have never been more difficult.
To use that power.
This is our new recruit!
We're never allowed to disconnect.
Tidewalkers. Will you help us?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I absolutely hate the art style of this game. Tides of Tomorrow. Nothing about that. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you.
Nothing about that.
Astrobot launched last September to search
one of these days I need to play that.
Even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October,
are we just like everything is just every other game that has ever been made, remade anew? Cyberpunk Subnautica, right?
Adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
Holy mackerel.
New special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout.
That's adorable, but I also...
At Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game.
Having my controller staring at me, judging at me, looking at me, you know, and going like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know how I feel about that. Huh?
My old man always said to me, he told me,
what in the...
Then it hit me all so clear.
Oh, it's Cyberpunk Tales from Monkey Island. I'm just fucking with it, but chat keeps saying everything is a Cyberpunk game.
Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays, standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tales from Monkey Cyberpunk. Sea of Cyberpunk. What is this? Indie Black Flag with this soundtrack? And it's an RPG. Wait, what's going on? Tales from Bayou Beach. And is everybody made out of wood? Oh, I'm so waterlogged. Sea of Cyber creates thief punks. Pirates of the Watercolors. Sea and Remnants? Are we getting, wait, this isn't, are we actually getting a sequel to Journey, or is this Journey inspired? If could you imagine if it's actually, I mean, it looks like it's Journey 2. It looks like it's Journey Abs 2. Like they mixed the games together. The two worlds combined, desert and ocean. Jabzu. Journazu. This looks fucking amazing. I'm in. This looks brilliant. Wow. And you can do tricks on your blade board. Dude, this studio makes the coolest shit, man. Sword of the Sea. That's a fantastic title. August 19th. Oh my God, guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zitani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and The Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer
August
into the PlayStation Plus game.
19th.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game
God.
catalog with FBC Firebreak.
So this is the cooperative control game.
You and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house.
I want Control 2. I don't care about it. I want Control 2. Just give me Control 2, please. Just give me
The PlayStation Plus
I know I'm needy.
catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
The PS2 version?
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
Oh wow, the originals.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration.
I've never played the console versions of those games.
Days of Play
I didn't think
is
they were very
event
good.
that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school.
Hey, Chess, what's up, man?
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing.
Oh, this is the James Bond
His
game?
superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
They've shown quite a lot.
Did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Huh.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
This looks incredible. If they can pull this shit off, this looks great. Woo! Sure.
I suppose this is another...
No, this is IOI. This is the Hitman team. This is IOI. These are the Hitman people, which I think is they're definitely the right fit for it.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Blood.
That was an that is one of the best.
As a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis,
that was a phenomenal trailer.
The world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond.
The Omega watches, right?
25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning.
And apparently they're still working on Hitman stuff too. So they're doing this while making Hitman stuff. So that's awesome. That looks sick. I'm game. Hell yeah. Just Ghost of Yotei. God, when am I gonna catch up with all the stuff I have to play before all the other stuff comes out? Insane. This year is so stacked, man. If GTA 6 were also coming out this year, and BG3 had come out this year, like 2023 seemed like the best year ever. Imagine if we had all of this and GTA 6 was coming out. I'm actually glad GTA 6 is coming out next year. I'm already so tired. Give it to me. That looks so good. Gameplay deep dive coming in July. Sick. Oh, I cannot wait for that.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見と行こう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけで。アニムマバル。アーマーには勝てないぞ。
What is happening here? What is happening here? Oh my! Whoa! Here we go! What? I don't see the Capcom part yet, but I maybe. It just seems like it's Marvel right now. I'm sure there are people who knew this was coming. I imagine Maximilian Dude knew this was coming. I am not as up to date with fighting game shit, but this looks sick as hell.
Ooh. 4v4 tag team? What, you didn't think these shits got like chaotic enough with 3? Bro. This is wild. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Holy shit, dude. Wait a minute. What are you doing? You're doing something crafty here. What are they doing?
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って。
Cyberpunk Persona 9 you nailed it.
なんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
This looks sick, man. Like, I'm not even that big of a fighting guy anymore, and this looks sick.
For working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team.
Nice.
I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
What's the Arc System Works? What did they? I don't know. I'm not as up on my fighting game history as well as other stuff. What's their big game they're known for?
印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話
Oh, they're the Blaze Blue devs.
もっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれという話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally.
Their style really lends itself to this
Iron Man was really when I
genre.
We had something special.
なので、
to this kind of game.
アイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければわかると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car mixed with a brick.
But this is their first tag game like this, right? Isn't it?
Elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいある。
Are those games?
まあ本当にやっぱり
What I mean is 4v4 tag. Yeah.
チームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところ。
Was Blaze Blue tag? Or is Guilty Gear? I actually, God, I'm so outside of my depth.
It's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay.
The Blaze Blue games have tag in them. Oh yeah, they're right. You do.
今回4対4という。
Right, they do. I haven't played one in so long.
4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, and how big is the roster size on this game either?
You can out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思います。
Sorry, everybody, I'm running an ad through the end of this because, like, I think we sort of get the idea here. This will not have an ad on it in the final version that I put up on YouTube, but Twitch is annoying me to run an ad right now, so. That looks sick as hell. That looks sick as hell.
You're still with me?
That's probably it.
Take this!
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The Bloodborne dream continues to remain dead on arrival. The Bloodborne dream is still just that. Life could be a dream, Bloodborne. But hear me out. Night Rain is fun. Eventually I'll play it. I still have more Elden Ring to play before I do that. Yep. That was pretty damn good. 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 In fact, I would say that was pretty fantastic. Yeah, unfortunately the Thief game was a VR game. The Thief game was a VR game. It was Thief VR. Whew. I cannot find that Nioh demo. I'm sure it'll go up soon. Yeah, I want it now too. I definitely want to play it. Oh, stop it. I can't make these lights any brighter. There we go. I'm still like in the dark in here because of the way the lights are set up in here. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here for this watch party of the State of Play, June 4th, 2025. That was pretty unbelievable and pretty damn good. I don't know why it's running another ad because I just fucking ran an ad. Stop running ads so that I can do the outro of the video, please. I swear to God, this computer is making me nuts. Go away. So yeah, that was the State of Play. What did you all think of it? I thought that was pretty good. There wasn't a ton of stuff that I wasn't like expecting. I think the ones that really surprised me were Nioh 3 and Bloodstained, the Bloodstained sequel. Those are both games that I'm very much interested in. Nioh 3 a lot more than Bloodstained. I'm pretty dog shit at Bloodstained, if I'm being honest. But yeah, Romeo is dead. Romeo is a dead man. Looks crazy. Pragmata looks crazy. Cairn, I'm definitely gonna play the demos of Cairn and Nioh 3 at some point. Cairn looks really fucking cool. What else was there? We got a new Digimon game, so I guess we're all set for 2025. That's really fucking weird. There were rumors about the Final Fantasy game beforehand, the Final Fantasy Tactics remake. Again, that is very cool that they're doing a Final Fantasy Tactics remake. I am a little annoyed, to be honest, that they are not making a new Final Fantasy Tactics game, which is what I would prefer. I would like them to make a Final Fantasy Tactics game that is actually inspired by the original one, because all the sequels that we've gotten, I think, honestly, in my opinion, are not very good. What else was there? Hirogami looks very cool. Sword of the Sea looks beautiful. Honestly, the 007 trailer has me very, 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 very excited. Was the Silent Hill game expected? I don't know. Silent Hill F looks cool. Silent Hill F looks like a great... I mean, I'm going to have my work cut out for me for Horror Month this year with a lot of the stuff that I missed from last year and the stuff that's been announced so far this year. I will have plenty of games to choose from, let's just say. But yeah, the Final Fantasy, sorry, not Final Fantasy, 007 First Light, what a trailer. That looks incredible. It's going to be interesting to see, you know, the one thing about IOI and the Hitman guys making a 007 game that is definitely built in all the stuff they've made for the Hitman game. My biggest worry is how freeform is it going to be when they're telling a set story that requires a beginning, middle, and end, and specific points that need to be hit throughout that narrative. Frankly, I think that, you know, they definitely have the caliber and experience to pull it off. And that trailer was seriously very, very impressive. But, you know, a little worried, a little concerned. You know, hopeful but concerned. I'm surprised there wasn't much about Ghost of Yotei. I'm very shocked that there was no info on Death Stranding 2, but I imagine that game is so close to coming out. And actually, I'm pretty sure Death Stranding 2 is multi-platform. It's coming out on PC day and date with PlayStation, right? So this is probably just PlayStation stuff. Metal Gear Solid Alpha Snake Eater looks phenomenal. I'm excited for that. And that Marvel 4v4 tag game. Tokon Fighting Souls. What a man. Stacked. Absolutely fucking stacked. And like, I don't know, there was an indie mix thing that happened the other day. Oh, sorry, it's MGS Delta. You're right, it's Delta. It's the, sorry, did I say Alpha? My brain is fried. Delta, you're right. MGS Delta Snake Eater. But yeah, this is actually the second event this week so far that had to do with Summer Games Fest stuff. With the mix happening the other day, which we're going to look at in a later video, on a later stream. And apparently Summer Games Fest is happening Friday night. So, and also the Switch launches tomorrow. Switch 2, that is. This was a good state of play. There was a lot of stuff in there. There was a lot of stuff to be excited about. Nioh 3 is a big one. Nioh 3 is huge. Man, do I need to play Nioh 2, like really badly. And I own it on PC and on PlayStation. But yeah, hell of a thing. Hell of a show. Really, really unbelievable. Anyway, this was a great state of play. This was a great way to kick off this week of Summer Games Fest news. I will be back tomorrow with something. I will not be playing Switch 2 games because I have not pre-ordered a Switch 2. I'm planning to get a Switch 2 when that Bloodborne style game that is coming out from FromSoft decides to launch on the Switch 2, which I'm not sure when that is. But I will not be getting a Switch 2 at launch. And we will watch together. We will do another watch party on Friday when we have the Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest. Say that 5 times fast. Until then, this is the state of play. I am your host and master of ceremonies, Darkside Rob. This has been the Randomcast. I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for being here. The full and or cut down version of this watch along will go up on YouTube sometime soon. Yes, the Jeff Keighley Fest, what we lovingly call the Key Threes. 2025 Key Threes are in full swing. But yeah, this will go up on YouTube, hopefully either today or tomorrow. I will be back with another stream soon. I look forward to seeing you all here the rest of this week. I will have new events up in the Discord, so be sure to follow the channel and join us in the Discord. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for being around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this stream if you're already doing so. And thanks for watching. This has been an awesome, what has it been, like 2 hours? No, it's only been an hour and 15 minutes. That's crazy. Of checking out stuff for Sony State of Play. Until next time, that's going to do it for me. I will see you next stream. Until then, thank you everybody in the chat. Thank you everybody watching this after the fact. And until then, keep playing those video games. Stay safe, everybody. Be good to each other now more than ever. Until next time. Peace out, everybody. See ya.